Take a little trip down memory lane.
Country music has a long and rich history stretching back decades. Countless artists like Shania Twain and Willie Nelson paved the way to the genre we all know and love today. In the past few years, we have seen a boom in young musicians buzzing with fresh talent and shaking up the genre. From viral sensations to heartfelt storytellers, these artists are blending traditional twang with modern vibes, and they're poised for massive breakthroughs. Here are our top 10 underrated picks that you should keep your eyes on this year. Number 1. Tyler Nance.
Don't know why.
Tyler is a Missouri-born singer-songwriter who is all about heartfelt storytelling and catchy melodies. Growing up on a family farm and working as a welder, Tyler's blue-collar roots shine through in his music. His lyrics hit like a cold beer after a long shift, refreshing and full of comfort that reminds you of life's simple joys. Back in 2023, he dropped EPs like I'm Not Him and Wasted Chances. But Tyler got his big break in 2024 with his single Keeps Me Sane. It exploded on TikTok, racking up over 17 million US streams and landing on Spotify's Viral 50 global chart. Now with more than 2 million monthly listeners, he has opened for artists like Baker Blankenship, Kid G, and Justin Moore last year. Tyler's authentic, grounded sound is perfect for the country's shift toward relatable anthems. He is the underdog whose stories will have you nodding along and feeling less alone. Number 2. Cole Goodwin.
I'd stay right there and dance.
Have you ever heard a song that takes you back to those 90s nights? Two-stepping with friends and forgetting your worries? Cole Goodwin brings that nostalgic warmth, making fans feel like they are dancing through life's ups and downs. This 24-year-old from Pooler, Georgia, channels the 90s neo-traditional vibe with steel guitars that tug at your heartstrings and witty lines that make you chuckle through the pain. Cole started with a self-produced EP soon enough in 2023. Singles like Girlfriend's Got a Boyfriend and Dust on the Dance Floor caught fire that year and landed him a Big Machine Records deal in 2024. Recently, he's been tearing up the Southeast in dive bars and festivals, opening for Zach Top, Billy Currington, and Luke Bryan. His latest, Messin' With My Mind, hits that sweet spot of classic heartbreak with a modern twist. You can catch him this year at big festivals like Tortuga and Rock the South, plus some of his own headliners as well. Cole's polish and self-awareness make him a torchbearer for keeping traditional two-steppin' country alive today. Number 3, McCoy Moore. That deep, gravel-like voice evokes raw emotion of life's what-ifs and hard-won lessons. There is no one doing it like McCoy right now. Hailing from Florida and now calling Nashville home, his songs make fans feel the weight of memories and the hope in moving forward by blending old-school heart with a fresh polish. McCoy signed with Sony Music Nashville/Cervidae Records in 2025 and dropped his self-titled debut EP with gems like Memories We Never Made, John Deere Blue, and Something to You. Last year, he was on a roll, touring with Hardy on the Jim Bob World Tour, Chase Rice, and even debuted at the Ryman. He is keeping this momentum going in 2026, joining Hardy's Country Tour and Kip Moore's Solitary Tracks World Tour with headlines and new songs on the way. McCoy's vulnerability and grit reminds us that country is about balancing roots and renewal, making every listen feel personal and empowering. Number 4. Just Jane Taylor Edwards, Jillian Steele, and Rachel Wiggins make up the powerhouse trio whose harmonies wrap around you like a warm group hug on a sunny beach day. Blend in country pop vibes that make fans feel the pure joy of friendship, fresh starts, and dancing through life's little chaos. Their anthems turn everyday stories into infectious hooks that lift your spirits and remind you of the fun of driving around with your crew. They kicked off strong, touring with Maddie and Tay and Billy Currington back in 2024 before even dropping any originals. Then released singles like This Morning and their debut EP, Just Jane the Beginning, in 2025, capturing hearts with their strong sisterhood dynamic. Recently, their track Climate Change was featured in the Nobody Wants This movie soundtrack, boosting their buzz even higher. For 2026, they're hitting the road on Maddox Batson's World Tour in spring, with more releases primed for playlist takeover. Just Jane is bringing that harmonious heart back to country, leaving listeners feeling connected, carefree, and ready to sing along. Number 5. Caitlin Butts.
Room for the sunshine and no room for clouds.
The Tussle gal with a powerhouse voice and sharp humor, Caitlin turns heartbreak into something you can laugh and cry over, something that is redefining the country music scene. Her music blends vulnerability with high-energy vibes that empowers the messy moments in life. In 2025, You Ain't Gotta Die, To Be Dead to Me, from Roadrunner, went viral with 157 million TikTok views and 67 million streams, which snagged her a Republic Records deal. That year, she toured some of the biggest women in country, Lainey Wilson, Molly Tuttle, and Flatland Cavalry. She has since joined the Opry Next Stage most recent class and was listed on CMT Next Women of Country list. This year, she will reunite with Lainey Wilson in Australia and plans to drop more music. Fans connect with Caitlin's trailblazing perspective on life's negative curveballs that come more often than we expect. Her honest take on turning losses into triumphs leaves listeners ready to face whatever obstacles that come their way. Number 6. Blake Whiten.
Like a landslide, but I keep crawling back.
Imagine rock grit mixed with country tales that make you feel the rush of chasing dreams among chaos. That is Blake Whiten. The 21-year-old from South Carolina has achieved major success with his raspy voice and lyrics that echoes the words from your own heart. He went viral covering Morgan Wallen's I'm the Problem in 2024, leading to the release of his EP 6 Mile with fan favorites like Rollin' Stone and Hard to Break. In 2025, Blake signed to Encantant/Warner Records and got credits on Bailey Zimmerman's track, Holding On. That same year, he headlined the Rollin' Stone Tour and was the supporting act for Whiskey Myers. This year, he's got a ton of gigs lined up. He will be on Wallen's Still the Problem tour and with Bailey Zimmerman across 30-plus dates. His raspy voice and charisma scream star power? He's got the gritty, rebellious edge that country needs. Number 7. Waylon Wyatt
Gonna break these chains, ought to throw away the key.
Young, raw, and full of fire that makes you want to stare at the stars and think about your life. Waylon Wyatt's music hits like a heartfelt confession, connecting fans through shared dreams and heartaches. Coming from Arkansas, he is a guy barely out of high school and already emulates real folk vibes. His confessional tune started with his 2024 EP Till the Sun Goes Down, followed by Out of the Blue in 2025, featuring popular tracks like Frostbite, Pretty Little Liar, and a collaboration with Willow Avalon on Smoke and Embers. Fans love how his heavy vocals have the power to provide relief from life's constant struggles. Since then, he has proved he is the real deal. He opened for Zach Bryan at Hyde Park, completed his debut Australian tour, and performed at big festivals like Stagecoach and Farewell. This year, he will be rocking the C2C Festival in Europe and joining Sam Barber across North America. Waylon's streaming success and sold-out hometown shows make him a phenom whose music makes it feel like home for a new generation. Number 8. Hudson Westbrook.
Now here we are, and I'll never run.
Picture yourself driving down a dusty Texas road at sunset, the horizon stretching endlessly and full of promise. That's the freedom Hudson Westbrook bottles in his songs, making fans feel an unbreakable bond to home while chasing their dreams. This Lone Star native with deep red dirt roots shines like a polished belt buckle, turns small-town tales into anthems of resilience and joy, reminding us that our roots fuel the journey ahead. He has racked up over 700 million streams since breaking out in 2024 and dropped his debut album Texas Forever in 2025. Fan favorites include the top 20 radio smash hit House Again and a heartfelt duet with Miranda Lambert on Texas Pride, wrapped in songs that feel like wide open skies and heartfelt promises. Hudson hit the road hard, touring with Parker McCollum in 2025, earning a thunderous standing ovation at the Grand Ole Opry that same year, and even featuring on a song with Marshmello for a genre-bending twist. Fans connect with his boundary-pushing authenticity that feels like sharing a beer with a buddy who's got your back. His viral success shows he's blending heartland vibes with big stage energy. With that combo, he will be an unstoppable force to reckon with in 2026.
Number 9. Zach John King.
Trade my truck, my stuff still in it. Yeah, I do.
This man has the ability to fuse poetry with an alt-rock edge, making fans feel real emotions in a world that is all too polished. His music hits like a late-night therapy session set to a soundtrack that heals you from the inside out. This Georgia talent, with his indie spirit and sound, crafts tunes that cut through the noise and reminds us to embrace the real, raw, and forward-moving fire from within. In 2024, Zach signed to Sony Music Nashville and since then has had an impressive run so far. He dropped Slow Down in 2025, with standouts like Wannabe Cowboy, Still Feel the Burn, and Happy For You, which racked up over 24 million streams. He has also opened for big country artists including Morgan Wallen, Luke Bryan, and Dylan Scott, which allowed him to build up a solid fan base. In 2026, he's back on the road with Morgan Wallen for the Still the Problem tour, plus spots at Stagecoach and dates with Riley Green. Zach's innovative grit makes every track feel empowering and alive. His unfiltered emotion and indie influences push country forward. I'm excited to see what he will accomplish this year. Number 10. Elizabeth Nichols.
I got a new one.
The 23-year-old Texas-born, Kentucky-raised sensation has taken Nashville by storm. She is a firecracker whose witty tracks feel like calling out life's messy truths with a sly grin and a wink. Dropping law school to chase the stage, Elizabeth's viral song, I Got a New One, hit number 1 on iTunes after Kelly Clarkson's cover, leading to over 60 million streams and paved the way for her debut EP, Tough Love, which she released in 2025. It is loaded with gems like Mama, Daughter, and Little Birds that hit home hard. Along with that, she toured with Wyatt Flores, debuted at the Grand Ole Opry, and lit up CMA Fest that year. Her sound blends Casey Musgraves' sass with Toby Keith's grit to make you laugh, reflect, and feel powerful. In 2026, with Stagecoach slots and more releases on the way, Elizabeth's sharp wit and traditional roots make her the leading voice in country's new wave. She is unstoppable. Well, there you have it. These rising stars are keeping the genre exciting and diverse. They ain't just making hits either. They are crafting feelings that stick with all of us. Did I put you on to your new favorite artist? Who do you think will have the biggest year? Drop your answers in the comments below. If you enjoyed this, like, share, and subscribe for more country content. Thanks for watching. See y'all next time.